hope all of you are safe and healthy. Who would have thought that this global pandemic will completely change the way we think or work, and more importantly, the way we operate? Hello everyone, my name is Santhosh Kumar, and I would like to welcome you to yet another exciting session of Deep Dive with Anarock. You know, this year we have heard about what went wrong in 2020. In this session, let's talk about what's going right, or at least let's focus on the road to positivity. This pandemic has indeed been a valuable lesson for all businesses, and we too have learned some important lessons from it. First, we need to keep our core physical feasibility paramount. Second, we need to manage our cost and cash flows in a responsible manner. Third, we need to be flexible and willing to reinvent. Fourth, and most importantly, have a long-term business vision that will help us to survive the challenging times. Now let's talk about the residential real estate sector. Currently, Indian real estate, and more specifically the residential sector, is going through some troubled times, but eventually it is going to emerge stronger, more stable, and definitely more well defined. With corporate players are entering the market and consolidation happening in the market, we are going to see a lot of strong players coming together to work more cohesively. The COVID outbreak has completely altered the home buyer's perspective, and we are confident that the comeback of the residential sector is most certain. Let me highlight some interesting trends that we are seeing emerge in the last 2 quarters and what are the future developments that we may witness. First trend, there has been a significant rise in the need for that extra off room. These lockdowns have led to continued work from home, online schooling, and managing household chores, resulting in greater demand for that additional room for either work or household help or even medical assistance such as nurses. We are therefore witnessing a rise in demand for 2.5, 3.5 and 4.5 BHK. Second, there has been also a rise in demand for plotted developments. Plots in the range of 1,500 to 2,000 square feet, self-homed homes such as villas are in huge demand. Third, weekend homes and farmhouses are another thing which have a huge demand. Fourth, being in a controlled environment is becoming a necessity, leading to a rise in demand for townships for better safety and security. Fifth, ready-to-move-in properties are surely the hot favorite as there is least risk and coordination. Sixth, luxury projects across the country are still in demand and are garnering good interest. During the pandemic, we have observed that there is surely a drop in average home buyer's age. From earlier being 54 years, it has now come down to 30 to 35 years. This was the 7th trend. And the 8th trend, we are also seeing a huge NRI demand, especially with homecoming and rupee depreciation. And 9th, last one, virtual site visits have become the new norm. People usually do around 10 to 12 virtual site visits, out of which they probably physically visit around 2 to 3 times. So what are the reasons for these trends? There has been a tremendous support from the government, with a lot of measures being taken for the real estate sector. Second, reduction in stamp duties by the many of the state governments, and we do hope that the many of the other states will follow the same. Third, low home loan interest rates, which have highly incentivized the customers to make their purchases. Fourth, affordability ratio of home loan payment versus income is likely to be at 27% at the end of financial year 2021, which is probably the best in the last 20 years. Fifth, average residential real estate prices across top 7 cities have appreciated only 15% since 2013. Sixth, customers are getting lucrative offers and schemes from the developers, which, which is not only good on the product side as well as on the location. Real estate continues to remain a stable investment compared to the volatility of other assets during the pandemic. As a tangible, solid assets, it is emotionally a better investment for many buyers than other assets classes. If this pandemic has taught us one thing, it is that we all must always be ready to adopt and overcome any challenges that may arise. And the best way to face these challenges is by keeping a strong resolve and to keep ourselves well armed with the correct knowledge and information. I hope you found this session interesting and more informative. We will be coming with many more exciting sessions for you. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.